Legoland Windsor is one of my favourite theme parks in the UK and has definitely improved over the years, with the latest edition of Lego Mythica being absolutely outstanding. But what are the top 10 rides over at Legoland Windsor? Ahoy there mateys! At number 10 we have the Jolly Rocker, a Huss pirate ship located in Pirate Shores. During this ride you embark onto the Jolly Rocker boat, which can sit 5 people per row, with there being 7 rows. Once you are seated, the restraints come down, and these restraints are perfect for some good quality air time. As the ride begins, the bell will ring and the boat will begin its journey, going up and down, bringing you at a maximum height of 59 foot tall. This attraction is perfect for the whole family, as it can be thrillful for everyone. All my friends who I have spoken to about their top 10 rides at Legoland all put Jolly Rocker in their list, so it must be good, right? Well, if you're feeling like being part of a pirate crew, then head on to Jolly Rocker. Coming in at number 9 we have Laser Raider, the interactive dark ride located in Kingdom of the Pharaoh. This 4-minute ride takes you along with Johnny Thunder and his crew as you go around an ancient tomb. The queue line for this ride is actually really well themed, with some cool Lego models and an overall theming which definitely makes you excited for entering into an ancient tomb. This ride can fit 2 people per row, and in your car you can have 2 rows. The car you get into as well is actually really nicely themed, as it is meant to look like a jeep which you use to travel around an Egyptian desert. In addition to this, the whole point of the ride is that you are given a laser gun, and the aim is to shoot the targets as your car goes around the tomb. This creates a competitive ride, especially if you come with friends, as this ride and queue line are indoors, so on a rainy day this attraction can get pretty long queues. However, in a hot sunny day this ride can get boiling hot. But other than that, I really love this attraction, and it is a dark ride that I would highly recommend. At number 8 we have Viking River Splash, a rapid ride located in the land of the Vikings, and as you guessed, themed around a Viking boat journey. This ride's queue features a whole lot of cattle pens, which personally I do not enjoy, but as this is a rapid ride, the queue is always moving. The Lego models in the queue are impressive, however they are scattered across, so the theming of the queue could be better. During the rapid ride you climb into your boat, which can sit up to 9 people, which makes for perfect for big groups. The ride itself follows the standard rapid layout, which has parts splashing you around and some good parts where you may even get wet. This ride used to feature some good water effects, however they have been taken out for safety reasons after the accident at Drayton Manor. So during this ride you do go past some cool Lego models, with the dragon model was my favourite, however it itself is lacking some theming and it is quite plain. Also, the surroundings of the area isn't themed, so hopefully in the future Legoland will update the theming. Overall though, this ride is still great and perfect for family. This upcoming ride is not only burning, but it is also chilling. Yes, at number 7 we have the brand new Fire and Ice Freefall over at Lego Mythica Land. Now, before I do begin, I do want to apologise for there being no POV, but this ride is brand new, therefore I cannot find one. Nevertheless, what can I say? This ride is such a good drop tower designed for small children. You actually get a lot of airtime and great moments. This drop tower is themed to half ice and half fire, with at the top of there being a screen that has ice and fire on it. I have to say though, the queue line is another big cattle pen, and the queue doesn't have much theming, however the ride definitely makes up for it. It is perfect for everyone, and if you love drop towers, then you'll love this ride. Have you ever thought to be a ninja? Well, at number 6 we have Lego Ninjago The Ride, an interactive dark ride manufactured by Trio Tech. This ride is themed to Lego Ninjago, and the theme for this ride is very good, with the main facade being heavily themed with some cool models around it. The queue line is mainly indoors and doesn't feature many cattle pens. And the dojo part of this ride is my absolute favourite. The ride vehicles is also very nicely themed and really adds to the overall experience. This ride can be difficult to figure out, as the main feature is to use your hands to participate in the ride. Don't worry though, as at the beginning of the ride they do explain and give you instructions on how to do it. This ride also uses 3D glasses, as there are screens around you where you can use the hand feature. Overall, this ride is perfect for families, especially those with children who love Ninjago, or even if you don't, it's still really fun. I do have to mention though that this ride is fairly close to the entrance, and therefore meaning that queues can get really long, with an average of being 60 minutes. Yay! Do you want to go on a quest to find treasure? Well, at number 5, Pirate Falls Treasure Quest is the ride for you. This Zamperla log flume takes you on a journey to find treasure. Along the way you go past pirate scenes and some great water effects. The ride will get you wet no matter where you sit. Also, there are some pretty great pirate theming and the soundtrack is very fitting to the ride. The boat that carries you can fit up to 4 people, and the main feature of this ride is the drop at the end, which sends you flying down getting absolutely soaked. You will not get off this ride dry. In the summer this ride can get very long queues, however if you do want to ride with shorter queues, either come on an off-peak day or try going during autumn or spring. I think this log flume is one of the best water rides in the UK, as it has great theming and good water effects, making it a must do for park goers. At number 4 we have the Haunted House Monster Party. This spooktastic madhouse, manufactured by Vekoma, opened over in 2019 with a pretty good opening event with fireworks even appearing. The facade of this attraction is made to look like the front of a haunted house with a Lego spin on it. Lego models can be seen throughout the queue line, and the soundtrack for this ride is one of the best, and Legoland making everyone want to bust a move. As you enter the building you walk up some stairs that lead to the pre-show room. The doors behind you shut when the pre-show begins. You get told about the party that is happening, and Dracula, Spider Lady and the Mad Professor all talk to you. The pre-show event ends with the soundtrack playing with disco lights going off. This pre-show already sets the party scene for the ride. As the doors to the attraction open you are greeted by the banquet room, where you are then going to take the seat. The banquet room is really nicely themed and makes for some really cool photos. If you have never done a madhouse before, the basic concept is that you are in a long vehicle you're sat in and shakes upwards and downwards and the walls are all spinning around you. This creates a sensation therefore that you are going upside down, however you never actually do. Personally, this ride is absolutely amazing, and when you go to Legoland make sure to check it out, as you wouldn't want to miss out on the party. Nay, at number 3 we have Mia's Ride and Adventure, a Zamperla disco over in the Lego Friends area. The queue for this ride is long, however around the ride there are boards which have horse facts on them, and there are some awesome Lego models with flowers around the queue. As you get onto the ride you sit in your vehicle, which is a highly themed Lego horse, and the restraints of this ride can sometimes be a bit uncomfortable on your back. The ride then follows a simple up and down track, however you spin around the platform you're on. This is a fairly tall but small enough as well for the whole family to brave, and is intense enough for thrill seekers like myself to enjoy, so it's an all round perfect ride. Coming in at number 2 we have the Dragon, the biggest roller coaster over at Legoland. This whole ride is themed to a castle and you have to defeat the dragon. It's located in the Night Kingdom, and the queue for the dragon is one of the best queues at Legoland. As for the queue, you go around the castle towers. During this ride you get into a Lego Dragon vehicle which can sit 2 people per row and fit a total of 28 riders, therefore the throughput is very quick. As the ride begins you go through a dark ride section, showing you live around the castle with a bit of a Lego spin in it. As you enter into the last section of the dark ride you go up the lift hill to then drop and go around the layout. This ride has 2 lift hills and is very smooth. This coaster is also perfect for young ones once it's a brave big coasters, as the Dragon is seen as a big challenge over at Legoland, and before Mythica opened this was the most popular ride over at the park. Queues for this ride can get sometimes very long, however it usually does move quickly. Enter another dimension, as at number 1 we have got the Flight of the Skyline, the main attraction of Mythica. This ride is a flying theatre similar to soaring at Disney. As you enter the queue line you go into an indoor cattle pen which goes around the whole queue. This queue can get very boring at times, as there is no theming really, but the ride 100% makes up for it. As you walk into the pre-show, the theming around is already making you feel immersed. The ride is on 3 floors and the worker will assign you a floor after talk. Most people say that the first floor is the best. The pre-show room is amazing and the door closes as you are greeted by Bits and Bobs, the Lego Mythica creation. The narrator talks to you about what the ride will feature and how to put on your seatbelt, with Bits and Bobs always giving a helping hand. As the pre-show ends the doors will open and you walk into the seats. The seats are really comfortable, and to use the seatbelt you need to feed it through the hole in the middle and clip it on the other side. Once that is done, you are good to go, and the car will spin around. There is a massive screen that covers the area around you, and you are shown a group of portals, which you then go into the middle one with help of Sky Lion. At this point you have entered the magical land of Mythica. The car you sit in will shake around, making it feel like you are really flying. This one also showcases some beautiful landscapes, and you go through the mountains, woods and volcanoes. This ride, in my opinion, is the best in the UK, and has Disney quality theming as well as an atmosphere on the ride. And when I say it has Disney quality, you know it's good. I honestly would recommend this ride to anyone, as when I did it I actually got emotional in the first time. That is how good it is. I'd like to say a big well done to the Legoland team for making this ride so great and so magical, and I hope when you go to Legoland you get to experience it and have the same feeling that I had. Well, unfortunately that is it from over here at the Legoland Top 10 video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below, as it means the absolute world to us. As well as checking out our Patreon, as from a little £1 a month you can get up to 2-day early access to videos just like this. But that is it from me, Derrick, and I'll see you guys later for another video. Goodbye.